people love their planes, right? These aircraft that we're working on, the ones that we target and bring product for, they're backed up by a bunch of people who absolutely love them. And they love them because they're money makers or because it makes their life better. And what we're able to do in terms of that product vision is really capitalize on that. And what I mean is we're always out talking to people who are flying these aircraft or flying similar aircraft on the same types of missions and routes, and figuring out, okay, well, how do we make it better for you? What can we bring to the market? Well, it's a pleasure to be here, and we've got big plans for new product development and also just making sure that we continue to deliver those things that our customers want from us so they can get much more utility out of their aircraft. I'm an airplane guy. I got my first pilot's license, a glider pilot's license, when I was 16 years old, and my private license the summer after 11th grade. So, you know, I didn't have a driver's license at the time, but I used to skip school with my friend in the afternoon and we'd go flying. I have actually a bachelor's and master's degree in aerospace engineering. Originally studied aerodynamics, flight dynamics, and propulsion, and computational aerodynamics, if you can believe it. So lots of experience in terms of developing, new technology as applied to products. A really great fit for here at Raisbeck. While I did my university time, I got my commercial pilot's license and multi-rating. And then I've been working in the aerospace industry my entire life. So I started off designing modifications and upgrades for military aircraft during the war in Afghanistan. And then I went on to work in utility aircraft, actually running the plant that makes the Twin Otter for a while. And then ultimately spent 5 years running the Canadair water bomber program globally, and all of the fleet of de Havilland Canadair aircraft from the Chipmunk all the way up to the Dash 7, the Canadairs and the Shorts aircraft for 5 years. So I'm very, very comfortable in our marketplace here, and I'm very happy to be working with great aircraft like the Caravan and the King Air, as a major portion of what we do here. And part of my job at Raisbeck is I'm also our chief engineer, so it's very important. It's sticking with what we do best, which is taking great aircraft and making them a little bit better bit by bit. We've actually got a couple of really cool products that we've either announced or we're about to announce, which I'll go into here. The first is actually looking at the fuel system for the Caravan. So we're partnering with a company, SICE, who's experts in fuel quantity indication, and we're actually bringing a new solution for fuel quantity indication system for the Caravan to market, and that's happening right now. So that's a major utility improvement. So much so that the factory's actually adopted a similar solution for the new production aircraft. So if you have an existing airplane, we'll be able to get you up to speed. I'm very excited about another product that we've just launched for the Caravan, the cargo pod exhaust shield. And this actually deals with another issue, which is the hot exhaust gases contacting the cargo pod underneath the Caravan and causing degradation and ultimately delamination. A couple of big words there, but what we do with this system is we just stop that, right? That means that all you need to do to keep your cargo pod clean is wipe it off. So it's a much more useful product. And then there's a couple other, shall we say, glitzier things coming out. One of which is an expanded range option, the drag reduction system for the Caravan, which will offer meaningful improvements to range and or cruising speed for the aircraft. So either way you cut it, you're going to have a more useful aircraft with a lower fuel burn, which is going to, of course, save you money, but also get you where you're going quicker. So on the Caravan side, that's what we've got going right now. Certainly on the King Air, our propeller offerings continue to be extremely popular. What we find is more and more people are hearing about the options. Even today, we had a customer from Australia reach out saying how much they love the solutions that we provide. So part of what we're doing, of course, is increasing our global reach to make sure that no matter where you are in the world, you will be able to get our product on your aircraft. What we've got going behind us here is people love their planes, right? These aircraft that we're working on, the ones that we target and bring product for, they're backed up by a bunch of people who absolutely love them. And they love them because they're money makers or because it makes their life better. And what we're able to do in terms of that product vision is really capitalize on that. And what I mean is we're always out talking to people who are flying these aircraft or flying similar aircraft on the same types of missions and routes, and figuring out, okay, well, how do we make it better for you? What can we bring to the market? And so there's the utility upgrades, like we just mentioned, in terms of the fuel quantity system, the drag reduction systems that we brought out. And then there's other new products that are actually quite exciting. And even some new types of aircraft that have been, we've identified and also been talking to about, expanding our product range out to service them. So there's lots of opportunity. It's going to be a great year for the aerospace industry. And I think we're in line for really a great decade. One of the things that makes aerospace so much fun is the people that you get to meet. And it's really all about connecting people, whether it's products and services or going to see your family or some important business meeting. And, keeping that in mind, I really like to emphasize the fact that the aerospace industry is just such a force for good in what we do. And, for anybody who's out there, we Raisbeck, we have an online presence. We show up. We're at regular trade shows and so on. We'll be at Sun and Fun coming up. We'll be at the King Air Gathering in March. And of course, Oshkosh and MBAA. And we just love to talk to people. So if you've got a great idea or if there's something that you want, we can probably do it for you. So please reach out and we'll just look forward to having the conversation.